What's up, guys? We're back for another free pick video. We're doing these on Sleeper again. You guys know I love the Sleeper app. These are also going to be in the MLB. I was going to try to look for some Olympic basketball picks, but just didn't find any that I liked. And right now, Prizepicks is the only one that's got those picks up and ready to go. Underdog was a little bit slacking. I don't know if it's because the games aren't until Saturday, and right now it's Thursday night at 10:38 p.m. These picks are going to be for Friday, August 2nd. Like I said, they are in the MLB. We're doing these on Sleeper. Before I move on with anything, I'm going to leave a promo code down here at the bottom of the screen, code WORLDWIDE. That's going to get you up to a $100 deposit match on your first deposit with the Sleeper app. Take advantage of that free money, guys. Don't miss out on that. I'm going to close my face, get out of here. Move this to the top of the screen so you guys don't have to see me if you don't want to. We're going to get right into the picks. These picks, guys, I think are pretty freaking easy. Pretty simple takes here. So real quick, here's the Sleeper desktop app. If you guys don't know what it looks like, that's what it looks like. I like the mobile version better. Just it's easier to operate, I believe, most of the time. First pick we're going with, we're going to go into the Phillies game, and that's actually the late game tomorrow. That's the last game of the night. We scroll all the way over here, Philly and Seattle. Let's go down here to strikeouts, batter strikeouts, and we're going to go with Brandon Marsh. Okay, Brandon Marsh is a guy that I really like as far as his flow, if you guys know what I mean. Got the long beard. Anyways, Brandon Marsh, 1.5 strikeouts. We're taking the under. Brandon Marsh, here his last few games chart. Sleeper shows you that if you guys want to just use the Sleeper app. I like to do a little deeper dive. Let's go over here to props.cash. That's the website I use to analyze all the statistics and all the data, all the recent trends. If you guys like props.cash, link in the description below. Check it out. I love it. I love it. I don't remember the exact price. It is not too expensive to actually subscribe to this. If I remember right, it was like $60 for the whole year, something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I actually paid for the subscription, so I kind of forgot. Anyways, 1.5 strikeouts for Brandon Marsh. The under is heavily favored here, minus 210. That's going off of BetMGM's odds right here, 1.5 on BetMGM. The over is at plus 160. You guys can see it right there. 7 of the last 10, he's been under it. Last five straight, he has not struck out more than one time. He is striking out fairly often, I will say. He's struck out 8 of his last 10 games. That's not great. I mean, obviously, it's Major League Baseball. The hardest thing to do in all of sports is hit in the major leagues. I don't know how those guys do it, so I'm not going to take anything away from him. But 8 of the last 10 games, he has struck out. He has not done it more than once, though, in his last 5 games. He had those 3 straight where he's had 2 Ks apiece. These 3 straight right here, that was just a slump for him. He's not going to do it again tomorrow, guys. The trends show that it's very unlikely that he's going to do that. If you look at the entire season, 33% of the time he's been over this. That means 66% of the time he's been under it. You know, we like to find that 55% and up to give us that edge over the app. So 66% of the time, I'd say that's an edge for us. That's well over 55% likely to hit. If we're looking at it in terms of his trends on the entire season, if we're looking at it in terms of the odds itself, the implied probability, all of that, I can find that for you guys. If you give me 1 second, I'm going to pause it. I'll find that implied probability real quick. So there it is, guys. I whipped out the calculator. The implied probability as well, it's at 67.7%. So basically 68% implied probability if you're looking at the odds themselves set by BetMGM. The way you do that is you basically take how much you have to bet to win 100 divided by the total amount that you're going to get paid out. So you take minus 210 right there. Take 210 divided by 310. That gives you the implied probability. I don't know what the VIG is on that, so I can't give you the no VIG implied probability. But anyways, 68% implied probability based on BetMGM's odds. So take that Brandon Marsh pick, guys. I think that is a pretty easy one. Like I said, these picks today are very simple. They're not crazy. I got one more batter strikeout pick for you coming up, and then another pitcher one at the end. I think they're pretty cut and dry, pretty easy to take. Not much question as far as what the hell are we doing? We're putting in picks that aren't going to win. You guys will like him. Anyways, Brandon Marsh, under 1.5 strikeouts. Next one, we're going to move into the Pittsburgh game. This one's a little earlier, so if you're seeing this in the morning, get this in quick. Right now, like I said, it's 10:30 at night. Here where I'm at, that means it's 12:45 in the morning on the East Coast. I'm not on the East Coast, but here we go. Batter strikeouts. We're gonna go with Michael A. Taylor. His line is also at 1.5. Under again is heavily favored, -210 there. On the season, 21% of the time over. That means he's at 79%. He's hitting that under. We're taking the under on this one as well. Michael A. Taylor, 1.5 batting strikeouts. Let me put it in real quick on the Sleeper app for you. If I go over here to the early games and hit that KC Detroit game, we're going to find Michael A. Taylor. And where's he at? Where's he at? Did I pass him? I must have passed him. Oops, I'm sorry. I picked the KC Detroit game. I'm supposed to be in the Arizona Pittsburgh game. It's late, guys. I'm sorry. Michael A. Taylor, under 1.5 strikeouts. That's on Sleeper. In my state, unfortunately, I have to use Prizepicks and Underdog. The only two apps that I'm allowed to use. You can see right here, not available in my current state. So I can't put this one in. Those apps do not offer these lines, unfortunately. But Sleeper's offering it, so I'm going to give it to you guys on Sleeper where you can play it if you're in a state where Sleeper is available. So, Michael A. Taylor, under 1.5 strikeouts. There's his chart. You can see he has not done it in 4 straight games, but let's go over here to props.cash. His last 5, he had 2 strikeouts there on the 27th against Arizona, but he has not done it again since. 2 games here where he didn't have a strikeout at all. Like I already showed you guys on the season, 21% of the time he's going over this. He's not striking out more than 1 time. Hardly ever. This one right here is a crazy blip on his radar where he had the golden sombrero, 4 strikeouts. That's not going to happen, guys. Look at who he's going against. Brandon Pfaadt, right-handed pitcher. Taylor, right-handed batter. Pfaadt is doing better against righties. Obviously, he's a righty going against a righty. But I still do like Michael A. Taylor in this matchup. As far as not striking out twice, I don't care if he strikes out once, right? We don't care. Give him a strikeout. He's not doing it twice. I love this pick. The books love this pick. You can see it -210 there. That's all I got to say about that one. Let's move right along. We're going to go up here. We're going to go to hits allowed category, and we are not going in the Arizona Pittsburgh game. We're going to go to the KC Detroit game. That's why I was mixed up before. Tariq Skubal, you guys know Tariq. You know who he is. You know how good he is. He's not giving up over 5.5 hits tomorrow. Take the under on Skubal, under 5.5 hits allowed. You can see only 33% of the time he's gone over it on the entire season. 33% of the time. 66% of the time he's giving up under 5.5 hits. You can see here MGM and Caesars both have the under pretty heavily favored. And the over is +143 here, +120 here. Odds are in our favor. Stats and trends are in our favor. As well as looking at this, guys. Weighted runs created plus for KC. They're right in the middle. They're not a bad team. They're not a great team. They're right in the middle of baseball right now. Ranked 15 in the last 15 games. They're ranked 16 in the last 30 games on the season. They're ranked 19 in weighted runs created plus. Strikeouts per inning, Tariq is Tariq. He's in the 78th percentile. The dude's a beast. So that's why I'm going with that pick. Kind of not much more to say there. That's my slip. Tariq Skubal, 5.5 hits allowed. Hit that under. I'm going to put that one in on the Sleeper app as well so you guys can take a look at it. Skubal here. Let's go over to hits allowed. And it's not available right now. I'm going to be pissed if they just change that line on me because 10 minutes ago, actually 9 minutes ago when I started this video, that was available. I put it on my slip, screenshotted it to send it to my winnable page, and now it's not there. So we'll have to stay tuned to see if that one is available. Most of the time, Sleeper will take it down, and they just adjusted it slightly. It may be at 6.5. It may be at 4.5 now. Let's take a look at it. If it is at 4.5, I can actually adjust this line on props.cash. 4.5, he's gone over it 48% of the time. That means 52% of the time he's still going under it. I'm still going to take it because I like Tariq, and I think he's a stud, and he's going to give up less than 4.5 hits. That's up to you. I'll leave that one up to you guys. I apologize. Sometimes lines change quickly. As you can see, clearly they're changing right now. They might not, though. I have seen it where Sleeper takes this down, so you can't place the pick, but then they put it right back up with the same line. Check that in the morning, or if you're looking at this video in the next couple hours, if it's still today, check it before you put it in. I'm still taking it under if it is at 4.5, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Right now, without that skew ball pick in there, $100 is going to win you 184. You can't actually place that unless you have a 2x multiplier. But I apologize. That pick got screwed up. I try to make these videos as fast as I can when I find these picks. Sometimes the lines just change. Anyways, guys, real quick before I move on, I do have a little special for you guys. Head over to my Instagram. I'm trying to grow that page. I do a ton of fantasy football stuff. Football is my expertise. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know I play college football. I still coach football. Football is where I would say, hands down, with full confidence, I'm an expert in football. Baseball, basketball, hockey, all that stuff. I'm just a fan. But I do analyze bets and win my bets in those sports. Football's where it's at, guys. I'm trying to grow my Instagram page for football season. So if you want a free month of my VIP picks, head over to my Instagram, hit that follow button, send me a DM, just drop the word YouTube. That's all you need to put, but you can say whatever you want, ask me questions. As long as the word YouTube is in there, I have it set up to automatically send you guys the promo code to get a free month of my winnable VIP page. If you guys are interested in that, head over to the Instagram. It's link in the the link to my Instagram is in the description below. And then take those steps, and you can get a free month of my VIP. We'll win together, guys. Right now, before I go, I do want to let you know I'm staying light with MLB picks right now. I'm not dipping into my bankroll too much. And when I say I'm staying light, I'm doing like half a unit on these picks. I just want to have my bankroll as stacked as I can get it for football season, because that's where I win. That's where we win big. Come win with us. Join the VIPs. If you don't want to pay for anything after the free month, if you don't want to even get a free month at all, there's a free subscription as well. All my free picks, everything I do on this YouTube channel gets sent straight to your phone. So if you don't have time to listen to the YouTube video and listen to me ramble, all my picks get sent straight to your phone. You can tail these picks just like that. Same link right down here at the bottom of the video in the description. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate any support for the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.